Hey, good morning, everybody. This is going to be my first video. Kind of quick announcement. I have decided to start an LLC, and if I start an LLC, I basically have to restart all evaluations. You can't use the same accounts. So I actually canceled my accounts, and I have 5 brand new accounts. And then also, I have a trade copier, which I've never used before until yesterday. So this is yesterday's trading. So I'm really getting focused here and trade 5 accounts at a time and really starting to pursue my goal a little bit more. So I just wanted to go over yesterday's trade. I know I say this almost every day, but I almost didn't trade yesterday because I was getting the 5 accounts set up, the new trading account, and trying to figure out how to set up trade copier. And one thing that I'm really trying to learn is to take in, other yesterday's price action, and then also, if I think it's a wedge and I think it's a reasonable trade, I'm just going to take it, because there's nothing more frustrating than over analyzing a trade and you stay out of it and then the trade ends up working out. So I saw this trade right here. I was going to buy in right here, but because I was setting up the account, I didn't want to just jump into a trade without thinking about it or feeling comfortable with, am I really seeing this? And to me, it's kind of obvious. And I'm starting, psychologically, this is how I'm starting to approach it. If you play golf and you sit there and you overthink your swing so much, you're probably going to hit a bad shot. You do everything that you can do to hit a good shot. You get the right club, figure out how the windage is, how's the green, lie, how's, the grass, is it going to roll or is it wet, whatever. So you factor all those things in, and then you just swing. That's all you can do. And it becomes more of an instinctive swing rather than, okay, I got to keep my arms straight, got to keep my head down, got to rotate my hips, that kind of thing. So I'm starting to want my trading to be similar, where I just simply put everything together and it looks like a decent shot or a decent approach. I'm just going to go for it because I have to learn from my mistakes, and there has to be pain in your mistakes or else you're not going to learn. And I had some pain yesterday, so I'm really digging in, trying to figure out what the heck did I do wrong. So I actually had one trade before this. I was treating this as a bull flag, and I was gonna buy in. I bought in above this bar right here. I was just trying to. Sounds terrible, but I was just trying to test my trade copier, and it actually didn't work. It did not transfer to the other accounts. So I bought above this bull bar closing on its high, and I was looking at it kind of like a micro wedge, like 1, 2, 3, and then I was seeing, okay, we may go to here and test the high of the day. So that was my first trade. It was only one account though. So after that, I realized, okay, my trade copier is not working. Well, now I'm going to go for another account. So here we go. This was the trade I missed. Look at this wedge, 1, 2, 3. And something that I have to also tell myself is wedges don't have to be perfect. You need 3 spots, 3 attempts to go lower. That's a wedge. So we have, starting out 1, boom, 2, 3. And this right here, on days like this, as a new trader, this is very confusing to me. This is a tight bull channel. These are great bull bars closing on their high. Then we have bull bars, these massive bull bars. So that's trading range days. So in my mind, we were going to end up in a trading range, which made me think even more we were going to come test the highs, which we actually did. But a good trade at the wrong time is not a good trade. So I was going to buy above this bull bar right here. 1, 2, 3. We have H1 pulled back H2. I was going to go above that. I didn't, and I should have. So that would have got me like, 20, 30 points pretty easy. So here we go. So now we have this one. So we have the pushes up were a little bit confusing. I think I went to a line chart at one point. I don't think so. So I was looking at it like 1, possibly 2, 3. So we have this wedge right here, 1, 2, 3, and then we had this micro wedge, 1, 2, 3. But I actually was leaning towards going short, but we never got a very good sell signal. And this is kind of climactic. So now we have a wedge right here. 1, pullback, 2, pullback, 3. 1, 2, 3 spots down. Now we have this inside bull bar closing on its high, rejection from the EMA, and I'm looking to possibly come up here. I know these people bought above, so we may be looking just to get out right here. I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. Okay, sorry. So we have that bull bar closing on its high. So I get into the trade, and it actually fights it for a minute to go back down. And this was also confusing because I thought I was 1 tick above this, but that does not look like it was. It was really kind of throwing me off. So anyway, I get in the trade, and it closes as a bull bar. Not really on its high, but as a bull bar. It's all basically a doji. And this is where it gets a little interesting, because you can tell the market's trying to break out. It's trying to get back up to this point, because we're basically in this little range. So we had a range right here, breakout. It's a failed breakout by the bears, and then we're pushing back up. So now it's going down, and I'm like, okay, if this bar closes on its low, that's another lower high. So I would probably get out below that bar. But it didn't. It closes a doji. And then we have this bar that shoots up, and we have a breakout. And I'm like, oh, this is terrific. This is looking pretty good. Well, I was not paying attention, and there was FOMC news yesterday. So now we have another bullish doji. So in my mind, I'm just expecting, okay, we're just going to go into a trading range worst case. I want to see another attempt to try to break this right here, and then I'm just going to get out of this trade. It's not really doing a lot. However, this is why you don't trade during the Fed time. Look at that, immediately. Next bar drops down. So I am negative 10 points on all my brand new accounts. Kind of sucks. It's not a big deal. I think this right here was still a reasonable trade. We have a wedge in a bull trend. I know we have a possible exhaustion right here, but I was seeing it more as a breakout out of this resistance area. So wedge down, high bull bar after a wedge, and it's an inside bar, and we're close to the high of the day. So it's kind of like a magnet. Basically, it's either going to go here or it's going to go here. There's a chance once it gets to, I forgot what time, it's an 80% chance that either the high or the day has been made for the day. So what happened was, after this went down, it actually came back up all the way up. I don't think it came all the way to here, but it did come back up, which is pretty frustrating, because a lot of nonsense can happen on Fed days, and that was definitely nonsense. So today I will be fully devoted on trading. I've decided today, tomorrow, and Friday I'm just going to devote to really trading. So I will only be trading until 11 at max, and then I will watch one course video after that, and then I will be done for the day. So anyway, I hope this helps someone, and you guys follow along. So this is day 1 of the new trading challenge.